Hi guys, Heliopa here. So I thought I'd just quickly go over what's happened within the last 2 weeks. I meant to record a video last weekend, I think, but kind of spaced there. But I'm here to make another video, and there's actually a lot that went down in the past 2 weeks on the site. So, as I'm sure a lot of you who play the game know, there's a new metallic gene. And, well, if it loads, okay, there we go. I'm kind of underwhelmed. I mean, it's so similar to iridescent and shimmer that doesn't really mean a lot to me, but it does look quite beautiful. I think I'm more of a fan of metallic than I am of its counterpart, alloy, which will be coming out sometime later in the year, maybe next year, I'm not sure. It says right here it will be released in a future update, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And there's new vistas available and new familiars that were dropped with this update. And then just going back, there was the community update which was put up today, I believe. Yeah, and they just mainly talked about Dragon Share theme weeks, which are these events they put on to show off your dragons every week. I did enter this week's which was Hatchling Caretakers, and I entered Carp, which is one of the guardians I have in my lair. And they talked about the community recaps and what happened with the flight festivals within the past few months, and updates where they're doing the progenitor restoration still, so if you got rid of your progenitors, you can still get them back if you're missing them. And then, of course, as you can see by the lovely banner on the site, it was a welcome week this week. Now that means that new players can sign up to find dragons on the site, not find, buy dragons on the site. And I remember waiting for my chance to get on the site almost a year ago and just dying every time I missed an opening, so I'm always really excited when people come onto the site, and I normally browse the forums and getting to know other people who just joined. And probably my biggest tips for new players, if you're new and you're watching this, even if you're not new, might be good to know. Forums, especially on Dragons for Sale and in your own flight sales, they often have the best buys on here, especially for new players. They often have free dragons for players, and that's actually how I got a good amount of my own dragons when I first joined the game. I got Aaliyah and Salofa that way, I believe, and maybe one other one, and I could not have been more grateful to be able to get free dragons, because things get expensive, especially when you only start off with like 10,000 treasure, and it goes up very quick because dragons normally retail on the auction house for around 4,000 to, oh gosh, 6,000 per hatchling, depending on how new they are, though I think bog sneaks might still be kind of up there. And of course, another big thing that is important to managing your lair is making sure your dragons are well fed, so you need to gather items every day. And right now, I'm going to feed mine super quick, and a great way to make a little bit of money every day without having to play the games, especially when you have a smaller layer, this is easier to do, is bond with your familiars every single day. And I was giving that tip to new players that I friended, even though, you know, a lot of people don't listen to my tips. And that might actually be a good idea for a future video, to talk about what I do as a newbie now, knowing what I know. Because when I first joined the game, I was watching other Flight Rising YouTubers, so I knew what to do, but after diving into this game, I've really appreciated how much I've learned, and I think that might be an interesting perspective to hear, so if you'd like to hear that, let me know. And speaking to the point of new players, I have befriended a couple people within the past couple days. I've been hatching a lot too. I've befriended these couple newbies. There's a couple others I'm still trying to friend because I'm a friendly person and I like just getting to know other people. Also, you can see the latest comment by Gaw saying for me to film a video, so here I am. And speaking to the point of my online friends, I normally sometimes give away hatchlings once they obviously hatch. And I'm thinking about doing that with this one of these next 4 nests and just doing a little quick, hey, random gifting here. So if you're interested and you're on my friend list, just drop me a comment on my profile page and say, hey, I'd be interested in taking on one of your hatchlings. And if you do get picked anyways, there's no pressure in actually taking the dragons. You just need to tell me so I can give them to someone else. And speaking to my clan overall, we've moved into my clan news section. I've decided that, like, the name of my clan, besides obviously Heliopa's clan, is going to be Arborsea. I am really fascinated with the lore part of this game, and I've been kind of surfing around for the past couple days, and I've seen some things that just have really made me want to, like, amp up my lore. And the first thing I wanted to do is rename the actual clan, and it's the Arborsea, I guess, monarchy, but I don't, because there's one leader, but they switch. I don't know. We'll just call it the Arborsea clan for right now. And the Arborsea has received some new members. I'm doing this challenge online, which I'll go into in a second, but it requires 3 dragons to start off with. So we have Terracinth, Canoyony, weird names, I know, I'm a writer, and wrong page. I picked up another guardian who made this page too blue, but whatever, and her name is Adrestia, and I got her for free. And yeah, so speaking to why I got these 3 dragons, I'm participating in a Pinkerlocke, a shift in the paradigms. So this is a challenge that involves having dragons that you try to regularly exalt. And I've explained it all here if you guys actually want to participate. It was inspired by some other users, and it has my own spin story-wise on it, because a lot of people write a day-by-day story to go along with it. And why is there no formatting on this page? I've had some weird problems with the sites, like it's not letting me leave messages on people's profiles or like the full message, even though I have characters left, and now I can't see the formatting, so that's great. So I'll just redo the introduction really quick. And oh, this is not one of my dragons, it's a randomly generated because why not? I missed having acolytes. The last ones, well, we don't talk about them. They disappointed me severely. Just when I thought I had earned their trust, they turned on me, saying I had manipulated them, that there was no reason to support our cause. The oldest one, she blinded me. My sight is left, but not my drive. My desires remain intact. I used to work for the Shade Syndicate, the group consumed by shadow and madness that have made it to their mission to kill any dangers to pure bloodlines. If you haven't watched my RPG, the Shade Syndicate are the bad guys in my actual RPG. Their ideology is aligned with mine in that we both believed in killing the unworthy, and that the cause we dedicate ourselves to with reckless abandon is supported by some higher being. I suppose I'm slightly more radical than that, though. My master plan? Well, that's a secret. But those who join my cause, who I deem worthy enough to join my cause, that is, will reap the benefits, I misspelled that, and the harbingers of change. My name is Nybivion, and this is the beginning of the revolution. And the rules are listed, and then I added on my own little rules because I'm never satisfied. And if you'd like to stay up to date with this, just ask me to be added to the ping list, and you will receive day-to-day updates. There's an encyclopedia for the terms, the graveyard, and then you see the active characters, and I denote active characters with these butterfly gifs when I'm actually posting the story. So this was day 0, this was day 1, and day 2's on the next page, and I'm supposed to already have done day 3, and I didn't do the challenge for day 2, but that's okay. So, yeah, wait, hold on, I thought I had something else to talk about, but if you do start your own Pinkerlocke, if you have the time or effort to start it, and I don't really, but I'm doing it anyways, please let me know. Send me a PM. I'd be very interested in seeing what other people can come up with. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. I tried to keep it a little shorter than normal, but I'm so prone to rambling. And I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Thanksgiving break if you have the break off. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye!